Hello, my wonderful friends. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Whether you're watching from a sunny kitchen in California, a cozy armchair in London, or a quiet porch in Melbourne, it's always a joy to connect. This channel is all about helping you feel vibrant and strong after 70. And today, we're diving into something that can make a huge difference in your day, your morning routine. So grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfy, and let's talk about how to start your day with energy. Let's get going. You know, mornings set the tone for your entire day, don't they? When you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go, it's like the world is full of possibilities. But if you're dragging yourself out of bed, feeling tired before the day even starts, it can make everything feel harder. After 70, it's normal to have a bit less energy than you did in your 40s. But here's the thing. Some of the things you're doing every morning might be stealing your energy without you even realizing it. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 common morning mistakes that could be draining your energy after 70. These aren't complicated habits or rare issues. They're simple things many of us do without a second thought. And the good news? They're easy to fix. Backed by research from places like the National Institutes of Health and the Mayo Clinic, we'll show you exactly what's sapping your strength and how to turn your mornings into a powerhouse for vitality. Stick with me until the end, because I'll share practical tips to help you feel more energized and ready to enjoy your day. Ready to recharge your mornings? Let's dive in. The first morning mistake that's draining your energy is skipping breakfast. I know some of you might be thinking, I'm just not hungry in the morning, or I don't have time to eat. But here's why this is a big deal. Breakfast is like fuel for your body and brain, especially after 70. When you skip it, your blood sugar drops, your metabolism slows, and you're left feeling sluggish by mid-morning. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who eat a balanced breakfast have better energy levels, improved focus, and even a lower risk of heart disease. Without breakfast, your body is running on empty, and that can lead to fatigue, mood swings, and even overeating later in the day. Plus, as we age, our muscles need protein to stay strong, and breakfast is a great time to get it. Let me tell you about Mary, a 71-year-old from Boston. Mary used to rush out the door with just a cup of coffee, thinking she'd eat later. But by 10 a.m., she was exhausted, irritable, and reaching for sugary snacks to perk up. Her doctor suggested adding a protein-rich breakfast, like yogurt with fruit or eggs with toast. Mary was skeptical, but after a week, she felt like a new person, more energy, better mood, and no more mid-morning crashes. She told me she wishes she'd started years ago. What can you do? First, aim for a balanced breakfast with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Think oatmeal with nuts, a smoothie with Greek yogurt, or eggs with veggies. Second, keep it simple. Prep something the night before, like overnight oats, if mornings are busy. Third, eat within 2 hours of waking to jumpstart your metabolism. Even a small meal can make a big difference. Let's move to the second mistake. The second mistake is drinking coffee first thing in the morning. Now, I love my morning coffee as much as anyone, but having it right after you wake up before water or food can mess with your energy levels. Coffee is a diuretic, which means it can dehydrate you, and dehydration is a major energy zapper. Plus, caffeine on an empty stomach can spike your cortisol levels, making you feel jittery now and crash later. Research from a Mayo Clinic shows that dehydration, even mild, can cause fatigue, poor focus, and headaches in older adults. And after 65, our bodies are more sensitive to dehydration because we naturally hold less water. Starting your day with coffee instead of water or food sets you up for an energy roller coaster. I heard about Tom, a 73-year-old from Sydney. Tom's morning ritual was a strong black coffee while reading the paper. But he noticed he felt tired and foggy by noon, even after a second cup. His doctor suggested drinking water first and eating a small breakfast before coffee. Tom tried it, starting with a glass of water and some toast. He was amazed. His energy lasted longer, and he didn't need that extra coffee. He told me it was a game changer. What can you do? First, drink a glass of water, about 8 ounces, as soon as you wake up to rehydrate your body. Add a slice of lemon if you like a little flavor. Second, Wait at least 30 minutes after waking to have your coffee, ideally after eating something small. Third, limit coffee to 1 to 2 cups a day to avoid overstimulation. Your body will feel more balanced, and your energy will thank you. Let's check out the third mistake. The third mistake is staying indoors all morning. It's easy to get caught up in your routine. Maybe you're reading, watching the news, or doing chores, and realize you haven't stepped outside. But staying indoors can sap your energy in ways you might not expect. Sunlight and fresh air are natural energy boosters, and they're especially important after 70. A study from the National Institutes of Health found that exposure to natural light in the morning helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which controls your sleep and energy levels. Without it, you might feel tired, moody, or even struggle to sleep at night. Plus, sunlight boosts vitamin D, which supports your muscles, bones, and immune system, all key for staying active as we age. Take Susan, a 70-year-old from London. Susan used to spend her mornings indoors, knitting or catching up on emails. She felt sluggish and unmotivated by midday. Her friend suggested a 10-minute morning walk outside, even just around the block. Susan started doing it, and the difference was night and day. She felt more alert, her mood lifted, and she even slept better. She told me those short walks became her favorite part of the day. What can you do? First, spend at least 10 to 15 minutes outside each morning. A walk, gardening, or even sitting on your porch counts. Second, open your curtains or blinds as soon as you wake up to let natural light in. Third, if weather keeps you inside, try sitting by a window or using a light therapy lamp to mimic sunlight. A little fresh air goes a long way. On to the fourth mistake. The fourth mistake is ignoring hydration. How many of you start your day without drinking water? Maybe you have coffee or juice, but plain water doesn't cross your mind. After 70, staying hydrated is critical for energy, and skipping water in the morning can leave you feeling tired before you even get going. The Cleveland Clinic says that even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, confusion, and muscle weakness in older adults. As we age, our sense of thirst weakens and our bodies hold less water, so we need to be intentional about drinking enough. Without water, your blood flow slows, your muscles tire faster, and your brain feels foggy, all energy drainers. Let me tell you about George, a 72-year-old from Seattle. George was active, playing golf twice a week, but he noticed he felt tired and achy in the mornings. He'd start his day with coffee and maybe a soda later, but rarely drank water. His doctor pointed out he was dehydrated, which was sapping his energy. George started drinking a glass of water first thing and carrying a water bottle. Within days, his energy was up and his golf game improved. He told me he never realized water could make such a difference. What can you do? First, drink 8 to 10 ounces of water. As soon as you wake up, keep a glass by your bed to make it easy. Second, aim for 8 glasses of water a day, sipping throughout the day to stay steady. Third, add flavor with a slice of fruit or a splash of juice if plain water feels boring. Hydration is like oil for your body's engine. Let's talk about the fifth mistake. The fifth mistake is overusing screens first thing in the morning. You grab your phone or tablet as soon as you wake up, scrolling through emails, news, or social media. It's tempting, but starting your day with screens can stress your brain and drain your energy before you've even had breakfast. A study from Harvard Medical School found that blue light from screens can disrupt your brain's natural wake-up process, increasing stress hormones like cortisol. This can make you feel wired but tired, and it's worse for older adults whose eyes are more sensitive to blue light. Plus, scrolling through bad news or work emails can spike anxiety, setting a negative tone for your day. Meet Linda, a 69-year-old from Brisbane. Linda's morning routine was checking her phone for messages and news while sipping tea. But she noticed she felt anxious and tired by mid-morning, even without much activity. Her daughter suggested a screen-free morning for a week. Linda tried reading a book or chatting with her husband instead. She felt calmer, more focused, and had energy to spare. She told me she still checks her phone, just not first thing. What can you do? First, keep screens out of reach the first hour after waking. Try leaving your phone in another room. Second, Replace screen time with calming activities, like reading, stretching, or listening to music. Third, if you must use screens, use blue light blocking glasses or turn on your device's night mode to reduce strain. Your brain will thank you with more energy. Let's move to the sixth mistake. The sixth mistake is rushing through your morning. Do you jump out of bed, race to get dressed, and hurry through your routine to get things done? Rushing spikes your stress levels, which can zap your energy and leave you feeling frazzled all day. After 70, our bodies need a gentler start to conserve energy and reduce strain. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that morning stress can raise cortisol levels, leading to fatigue, poor focus, and even heart strain in older adults. Rushing also means you're less likely to eat well, hydrate, or move mindfully, all of which hurt your energy. Take Frank, a 74-year-old from Chicago. Frank prided himself on being productive, rushing through mornings to tackle chores. But he was exhausted by noon and often felt irritable. His doctor suggested slowing down, taking time to eat and breathe. Frank started waking up 15 minutes earlier to ease into his day. He felt calmer, more energized, and even enjoyed his mornings more. He told me it was like giving himself a gift. What can you do? First, wake up 10 to 15 minutes earlier to give yourself a buffer. No need to rush. Second, try a 5-minute mindfulness practice, like deep breathing or listing 3 things you're grateful for. Third, prioritize 1 or 2 key tasks instead of overloading your morning. A slower start sets you up for success. Let's talk about the final mistake. The 7th and final mistake is skipping morning movement. I'm not talking about running a marathon, just simple movement like stretching or a short walk. Without it, your muscles stay stiff, your circulation slows, and your energy takes a hit. After 70, movement is key to keeping your body and mind sharp. A study from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that even 10 minutes of morning exercise boosts energy, improves mood, and supports heart health in older adults. Movement gets your blood flowing, delivers oxygen to your muscles, and releases feel-good chemicals like endorphins. Meet Betty, a 71-year-old from Manchester. Betty used to sit through her mornings, reading or watching TV. She felt stiff and tired by lunchtime. Her physical therapist suggested 10 minutes of gentle stretches each morning. Betty started doing simple arm circles and leg lifts while her tea brewed. She felt looser, more awake, and even started short walks. She told me it's now her favorite way to start the day. What can you do? First, try 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement, stretches, chair yoga, or a slow walk. Second, do it consistently, maybe while listening to music or a podcast to make it fun. Third, start small. Even marching in place counts. Movement wakes up your body and boosts your energy. Let's wrap this up. My friends, your mornings are a gift, a fresh start to make the most of your day. Those 7 mistakes we talked about, skipping breakfast, starting with coffee, staying indoors, ignoring hydration, overusing screens, rushing, and skipping movement, are like little energy thieves. But the beauty is, you can fix them with small, simple changes that add up to a big difference. Take a moment to think about your own morning routine. Are you rushing through it? Skipping water or breakfast? Maybe spending too much time on your phone? You don't have to change everything at once. Pick one mistake to fix this week. Maybe drink a glass of water first thing or take a short walk outside. These small steps can transform how you feel, giving you the energy to enjoy time with family, hobbies, or just the simple joy of a new day. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me one morning habit you're going to change or a tip you already use to stay energized. Your stories inspire me and everyone in our community, so don't be shy. If this video helped you, please give a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share with a friend or a loved one who might need a morning boost. Your support keeps us going and helps us bring you more tips to thrive. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. You're not just a viewer, you're part of our family, and I'm so grateful for you. Keep starting your mornings with care, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay vibrant, stay strong, and take care.